Dandrymire Viaduct. And up on the hillside there, Garsdale Station. Let's go and have a look at it, eh? Garsdale Station. Welcome to the Yorkshire Dales National Park. Built by the Midland Railway on the Settle Carlisle line. One of the highest stations on the line, but not the highest. Dent is the highest station. The station was originally called Hawes Junction, being the junction for Hawes. And the line to Hawes went away there to the right, down to the town of Hawes, where it joined with the North Eastern Railway. There is a train due at 12:07, which hopefully I'll be able to film. There's a few interesting facts about Garsdale Station. That there was a turntable here where banking engines could turn round. Banking engines were used to push heavy trains up a steep incline. Before going back to either Carlisle or Hellifield, they had to turn round, and there was a turntable here, and one day the wind was so strong that an engine on the turntable picked up the wind and started rotating rapidly, and they couldn't stop it, so they built some high fences around the turntable, which was unusual. There aren't many turntables with fences around them. Garsdale also boasts the highest water troughs in Great Britain, and the water troughs were provided so that steam engines could pick up extra water without having to stop. There is a water tower at Appleby, but some of the crack expresses of the Midland Railway, they didn't want to have to stop to take up water. And there's a dog there called Russup, and the plaque there explains the part that Russup and its owner played in saving the line from closure in the 1980s. And in the background you can see, in spite of its remoteness, the station has a baby change facility. Beautiful signal box. Garsdale is one of my favourite stations on the Settle Carlisle, and there are some interesting stories here because there were two serious accidents here. One of the accidents was caused by a steam engine coming up. The fireman was having trouble keeping the engine in steam, and the driver was helping him and failed to notice that the signals were at danger, which they passed and then ran into the back of another train. This happened in September 1913. When the night sleeper from Glasgow to London had drawn to a halt due to poor quality coal, and the following train ran into the back of it, killing 16 people. There had previously been an accident in 1910 when the signalman at Garsdale overlooked two light engines waiting to return to Carlisle, and he pulled off the signals for an express train which ran into the back of them, killing 12 people. And it must have been difficult to rescue passengers from such an accident given the remoteness of the station, and of course in those days they wouldn't have had helicopters. And in the background there behind the signal you can see the famous Dandrymire Viaduct, mire being a Yorkshire word for bog. The Midland Railway originally wanted to build an embankment here, but having sunk 250,000 tonnes of earth into the bog, they decided to build a viaduct instead. The weather isn't always this good at Garsdale. In the hard winter of 1947 the line was blocked for 8 weeks here due to an enormous snowdrift, 4 metres deep and half a mile long, which had turned to ice. A locomotive had even frozen onto the water troughs. And the houses next to the station for their employees because of the remoteness of the station. Handy for work. One of them is for sale. And apparently the water tower that you can see in the middle distance there had a community centre for the villagers underneath it. Concert anyone? Under the water tower? Showers provided free. And there are still fire buckets hanging from it too, with flowers growing in them I think. And there's the platform up there. And the local chapel still bears the name of Hawes Junction, although the station was renamed Garsdale in 1932. And if you've enjoyed the film and would like to reward me with a coffee, please see the link here to Ko-fi. Thank you.